So I was 4 or 5 years old, and I was playing outside with a ball that belonged to my sister. It was a Elmo ball. It was like blue and yellow, and it had Elmo on there. And my mom called me inside to come inside the house. So I was gonna take my sister's ball back to her room, but instead of just like giving it to her and being done with the ball, I decided to stay in her room and play with it. And so I was tossing the ball up and down, and back in the 90s, like, lights had these things called light fixtures over them, and it was made out of like glass, like really thin glass. So I tossed the ball up too high, and it hit the light fixture, and like it just shattered everywhere. So glass was just raining down on me, and I looked up to see all this glass falling. And so my immediate thought was like, crap, I'm in trouble. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna tell mom and dad? I set the ball down, run to the kitchen, and like peek around the corner and see my mom sitting in a chair, and she's just looking at me like terrified, shocked, because apparently like I was just bleeding, from my top lip. So she runs and grabs a towel and tries to like dab the blood away like it was just a minor cut, but I guess it was a gash. So we get into the car or whatnot and drive to the hospital. I had to get stitches because it wasn't just a small cut. But the whole time, I'm not knowing what stitches are. Like, I'm a little kid, and I was deathly afraid of needles. So like once I see the needle like coming towards my face, I flip, and like I'm just kicking and screaming and crying, of course. And so basically that's how I ended up getting stitches in my upper lip as a young child.